Hey, what's up, guys? I want to take a couple minutes today and show you the good news. Today we actually broke ground, which is kind of exciting. So yeah, I want to take a minute, make a video, show you some of the progress and kind of document the step here and what we did. So yeah, let's go check it out. So the guys were here earlier. They were here about 4 hours and got everything dug out for me. So there's the offset we talked about the other day, and here it is, all dug out and ready for the footings. Everything here with the frost wall is 42 inches plus the actual footing, so you're probably close to 5 feet deep. With that corner being probably the highest corner, and this is going to be the lowest grade over here. But real quick, I'll walk around here and give you guys a perspective. Yes, it's very close to the pool. This is probably one of the biggest issues I've been dealing with and kind of knew about. We're pretty close to the pool. I'm actually draining the water out of the pool to kind of take the weight off that edge. I am nervous about that. They did say possibly showers tomorrow, which could loosen up the soil. So hopefully the guys will be back here tomorrow morning to box up the footings and possibly pour, or at least to get the inspector out here to inspect the footings before we can pour. I guess we have to do that here with code, that we have to have the building inspector from the town check the footings, check the rebar before we actually pour that. But you know, we're trying to do that in a timely manner because I kind of have sandy soil here. As you can see, my property used to be a gravel pit, as I think I mentioned before, so it's kind of soft at some points in the yard. So if we get any rain or heavy rain, it could be an issue of the whole backfilling, which I don't want to run into. So hopefully tomorrow morning they're going to be here, make the footings, have the inspector come and possibly pour on Tuesday. It'd be great if they can actually do that tomorrow, but we'll see. So yeah, that's the one issue I'm kind of nervous about. Hopefully it doesn't create any problems. Got real lucky here. As you can see, it's really rocky in the soil. I was kind of worried, wasn't sure what we were going to get or be up against. You know, if we had big, real large boulders or anything like that, but we didn't. And you know, like I said, it took about 4 hours to get to this point. And get it all dug out. So yes, it's nice and wide so the guys can get in there and do the footings. Over here, the side entrance of my yard, this is where we're planning having the concrete trucks to come in. They flattened out the piles so the concrete trucks can actually get on here and make the pour. So there is going to be some back grading on this side of the building eventually, because there is a 2-foot difference from that corner to this corner as far as grade goes. You can see I have a slight hill, kind of slopes down, so there is a 2-foot difference. Probably the foundation will be about 8 inches, our goal is, above grade over there, and it'll probably be 2 feet or 2.5 feet above grade here, which will then, we're going to have to backfill and back grade to level out a apron that goes into the building, as far as that being my main entrance, and kind of level out the grounds, so there's no real uneven hills or whatever. Yeah, so there it is. Let me walk around here. Give you a perspective of my side yard. Now obviously this is going to be all backfilled, so this looks kind of excessive right now, but this will be all backfilled, so it won't be as bad. Let me come around. We ran into this one little issue today, nothing too severe. It's just a drainage line that comes off my house. Other than that, we had some sprinkler lines in here, which I was kind of expecting. We did run into those, but I will repair those down the road and replace them and reposition them. So let me take a minute. I'll go down here in the trench. Alright, so here we are. Yeah, here we are against the pool. A lot of weight on this. I'm just hoping it stays together. There is a good amount of topsoil on that, but it gets very sandy towards the bottom. So yeah, this is the deepest end over here. Like I said, it's about, I don't know, close to 5 feet, I'd guess, looking at it. But this is all because I live in New England. We have to have footings and frost walls and everything else, which adds to the cost of the building, of course. And that's the expense of living in New England. Nothing is done cheap here because of the weather. You always gotta overbuild stuff. And yeah, here's a little more shallower over here. And then yeah, we'll probably bring in some backfill and some process to compact against the walls and for the subfloor and stuff like that. We did dig out a little more. You'll see in sections here, like this is dug out a little more than the normal, because their piers are going to be going here. So you got to come out, which I'll show you eventually. He's got to come out a little more for when the actual piers go up on the building. So these will be extended out of the wall onto the floor for that. So that's dug out a little more for the piers. It all makes sense when it comes together. But yeah. Here I am just draining the pool water. Got a little ways to go, which I gotta get back onto now. Oh, just heard Josh running down the street in his 39 coupe. Give you a shot of where we're at, which is still going to leave me room to get in and out of my shed for my yard equipment and so forth, which is going to be perfect. But yeah, anyway guys, I want to take a couple minutes, show you this step of the process and the good news of finally breaking ground. Hopefully, like I said, this week we'll get the footings in, then the walls, then the slab. So the next 2 weeks will be dedicated to concrete, and then the building should be showing up very soon after that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please leave your comments or any feedback here. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. If you feel like, check it out, subscribe, and you know, looking forward to connecting with you guys. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.